Yep.
Is anybody else in the car?
Yes, there's somebody in the car.
Who's in the car? Who?
What's that?
Who's in your car?
Who's in my car?
Yes.
Okay. Let's,
Who's in your car?
who's in my car?
Who's in your truck, sir?
Cassie is in my car. Cassie's in my
All
truck.
right, Cassie.
Cassie's in my truck. My wife knows that we're here, by the way. She knows we came to do this. But my wife is aware. So we're live on YouTube right now.
Okay.
We got about 2,500 people watching.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. Also, stocks are starting off down. Don't forget, we have futures contracts ending on Friday. I didn't have time to pull it. It'll be in the video tomorrow. But guys, we know we're going to have volatility. And then we have all the other geopolitical events that's going on this week. Now, we have Bitcoin gains legal recognition as digital currency in Shanghai, China. Also, we have Bitcoin exchange trading volume at a 5-year low. And guys, we have BitBoy at it again. Ben Armstrong bringing us entertainment. He actually gets arrested. Guys, remember, the movies continue. Now, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which right now are pulling back as I'm doing this video. We have Jamie Dimon coming out and saying that he doesn't think the global economy can handle higher interest rates. And we know it can't. We already see the global economy crumbling. But remember, guys, they created this fragmented world. They have to destroy everything we know in order to bring in the fourth industrial revolution. And then also, guys, we have the dollar pulling back. And the dollar got really strong yesterday, but the dollar is slightly pulling back. We have volume in crypto down. We have Tether, USDC, and then, of course, we have the Fed. Repo at 1.4 trillion. And we know overall these central banks are done raising rates, but they are running off the balance sheet, keeping rates higher for longer in order to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have the ECB's Christine Lagarde says the digital euro is at least 2 years away. And guys, we know that is definitely not correct. If they're 2 years away, that means they're not going to have one. We know these central banks are 10, 20, 30 years ahead of what we actually see. We know these stable coins and CBDCs are already ready behind the curtain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have crypto bills could be delayed as many prepare for the U.S. government shutdown. And just like I stated, guys, we have a lot of geopolitical events going on. We have the strikes, which is going to hurt the United States economy. Everybody is going to be affected. And then we have the government shutdown looming. And then, of course, in the fourth quarter, we always have the movies pop up. But remember, in order for the digital transformation to happen, they're going to focus on each sector at one time. So right now, guys, we have the automobile industry, which we know is going to change. So majority of people are not going to have a vehicle. And those who understand history know that personal vehicles don't have a long span anyway. And then we know the agenda. They want these 15-minute cities. It's not an issue with that. The problem is they want to control you. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale. Make sure you pull in the actual numbers. They did change the website. I'll update it tomorrow. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Chase UK to block crypto payments, citing fraud scams October 16th. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'll let you finish that. And guys, we know this is nothing but a play on the Hegelian dialectic. Now we have HTX hacked for over 5,000 ETH, but we'll cover losses. And guys, you know how I feel about hacks. Also, we have Binance is back in Belgium. And remember, Binance and Coinbase are pushing adoption. Now we have Taiwan crypto industry prepared to form association ahead of new regulation. And guys, it doesn't matter what country you go to, they all have a plan for the digital transformation. Now we have Solana DEPin projects aimed to take gig economy to the next level. And remember, guys, with the new gig economy, to start off, everything is going to be shared. So the fact is that people are going to be able to get paid sitting at home doing just about nothing. Getting paid, sharing your internet, looking at advertisement, selling your actual privacy. Remember, they have to dangle that carrot in order for the fourth industrial revolution to work. Now we have NASA plans to prove its next moon landing is real using blockchain. And we know the only thing they'll be able to confirm is that the moon landing was nothing but a movie. And then lastly, guys, we have Coinbase registers with Central Bank of Spain. And you know I've played Brian Armstrong on several occasions. From the beginning, he stated his job was to create this new digital economy. And remember, guys, this is a plan. It moves in phases, and then all of a sudden it speeds up. So like Biden stated, over the next 5 years, the masses are going to see technology that they're going to wonder where it came from. But of course, guys, we saw the technology 10 years ago. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it, not because it's not there. And by the time the people wake up, the machines would have already taken over the economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows, when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.